Hey there guys, we are back with some more Rogue Tower, and last time we did some crazy Shredder shenanigans, and that was pretty fun. And today, going back to all of these towers one by one, we will be going for the encampment. Today, I'm not really excited for this that much as compared to the Shredder Tower, because this is really hard to pull off. And if you watch my previous videos before, you probably have seen how miserable I am at playing this. I always underestimate this encampment thing, but I rarely have an easy time, especially in the early game. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, let us play Rogue Tower here. Pa 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 pam. And I don't know how to start this off by honestly just saying a lot of different games that I have played. And I have no bits for today, honestly. I don't have any idea. I have no idea on what I should be able to talk about here. Unless we could just start placing mines easily. So if you don't know, encampments are a really interesting tower in that an early split is absolutely insane, is that they lay mines around the area. Like for example, oh my gosh, the amount of split this game is holding, this insane. So for example, this old encampment here would spawn some mines left and right in this relative area here. So they're not really an active defense, they're more of a passive defense. So that's one challenge that I usually encounter when I use encampments, because they are insanely inconsistent when it comes to damage. So one absolute unit with high HP and really fast can destroy the value of a single encampment as compared to other towers. But they have some pros and cons, is that they activate no matter if there are enemies within range or not. So they are pretty much valuable when it comes to dealing absolute insane amounts of damage. Like for example, this tower over here will just keep spawning mines here in the hopes that enemies will split. However, the damage is not really that good as compared to other towers, so you might have a harder time dealing with them. Dealing with enemies that comes close to them. However, one good thing about encampments is they're really cheap to upgrade. Like every upgrade is around 10 each, I guess. So they are pretty much really good when it comes to upgrades. So you can upgrade them really early. So right now, for example, I could upgrade this easily and deal a lot of damage. So for example, I will let this guy be the king of dealing shield damage. So I'm just gonna focus on getting upgrades for this guy, really cheap, 10 each. And I will focus on this guy to be HP damage. So you know, it is relatively easy to upgrade these guys. So pros and cons, I guess. So for example, I could let this guy be the ultimate shield one, shield destroyer, and for example, these guys be the ultimate HP destroyer. So I think that's one way on thinking how to play, how to use encampments. And usually in like a default game setting, you usually set these guys as like a final hurrah of defenses, since they can apply crit as well. So for example, in the late game, you have some fire, bleed, and poison in every direction. You could have like an encampment just spawn a lot of mines at the last leg of your defenses and just deal insane amounts of crit damage as a last hurrah, in a sense. I think it's like a good spot, I guess. Could like have another one here. So yeah, that is the value of encampments in one way, shape, or form. So I will let you be shield. I will let you be the anti-shield. So as you can see, it is working. They are really, really powerful. They're just really, really hard to manage. So I think in this situation, the best way to handle things is to let things group up together as much as they can, because these guys have a small AoE when it comes to their damage. so they can destroy multiple enemies at the same time. So let's see here. Look at this. Look at the damage this guy's dealing. Absolutely destroying Oogie. Real close for comfort. But as you can see, they are pretty much doing damage. So yeah, why am I? So one of the reasons why I'm talking about the game right now is I have no idea what to talk about overall. I guess, like, I have no inner thoughts right now. I have no inner need because I played. I think this is like one of the last recordings I will do for today because I am exhausted recording because you know what I was saying. I could have just slept and call it a day, but in my head I was like, you know what, let's try one more video just for a last hurrah for a day as to wind down, I guess. It turns out also I think I could probably get more tower here, like another single tower, like probably here, just for additional value and damage for the last hurrah here. And concealment, crit chance, finally getting some form of crit. And I think our goal is to just make sure they spawn as far away from these guys as possible. And I think I need more. Let's have one more over here, like probably around this place. Let's have one more and that should be fine. Concealment, reduce enemies max haste. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So haste is, if you don't know haste, it is a value of these enemies. You know, the moments when enemies spawn from stuff or when they become unstoppable, they have an increased burst of movement speed. That is basically haste. So if you reduce the haste, you reduce their burst of movement speed. So if you combine mines and if you combine encampments, I mean, with what do you call this? If you combine encampments with frost keeps with their slow upgrade, you would have insane amounts of damage, insane amounts of slow, and insane amounts of AoE. So I think it is a good idea in a sense where you would opt for that type of build wherein you're trying to just slow everybody down, because in theory if you slow everybody down long enough, you could literally deal that. Oh my gosh, we are dying here. So yeah, I think one weakness, I guess, for this build is the ones that spawn stuff. They could easily destroy like your bases and everything, like with a single. Like, look at these guys. These guys are really in it to win it. I am going to lose because these guys are spawning some stuff. I don't think I have enough damage for. I don't think I have enough for these guys because they have a fixed attack rate, I guess. So I think, as much as I want to, I don't think I have enough damage for these ones. So yeah, I'm just going to upgrade these guys. Like, look at them. They're really fast. They spawn some stuff. So they're not really ideal in this situation. And their varying movement speed allows them to easily bypass most of this. So, however, I think if we have enough like damage overall. Did I just remove a tower? No, I didn't. I just removed a freaking tree, I guess. However, I think if we have enough towers over here, we could probably offset that in a way. Like, look at these guys are so freaking fast. They will clear the mines for everybody else. So yeah, I think we can get one more over here. Yeah, because our main goal is to just make sure these guys would, you know, at least be on their last legs once they reach this area. Landmines? Sure, why not? You know what? More damage to health. Let's have that even more. So, and let's just make sure we have enough damage over. Like, our overall damage should like be enough to destroy these ones. Okay. One thing I don't like about this is once units get through, they would probably have what do you call this? They would probably clear out multiple mines, even though they don't really need that much damage. Like, the overkill damage is really, really bad. Sure, why not? Let's have that just for an emergency. So as you can see, I'm doubling down on the defenses here. And I don't think I have enough for this. Unless... because this guy would spawn into a smaller one. Never mind! Oh my gosh, that was insane. We actually freaking survived that. We are amazing. Okay, let's have Eviscerate. Let's have this one go there. You could probably afford to get another one here. Like, just additional overall damage. Yeah, so we're literally scraping our asses here when it comes to trying to survive this. Let's have Slow But Sure, so at least they would have a chance to slow down just a little bit. Try to get one here, I guess. Yeah, I really don't want them to stack like that. Oh no, I just realized one thing. It's these guys that spawn the freaking missiles, dude. And you might be wondering, how is that problem? Well, if a unit continuously spawns a number of missiles every round, then we are literally screwed. Because they will keep just spawning units in front of them, and that would clear anything in front of them, which means they would not have to deal with these mines at all. Honestly, I have a big brain plan. Not really a big brain plan, more like a small brain plan. I will just place one over here. I will just focus on placing mines in this area. And that should help us in one way, shape, or form. Especially for you. I'm willing to just deal additional shield damage, I guess. And I can't believe we are winning. Okay, let's increase our range by 1. Or, you know what? Let's try something. Let's have a lookout tower. You might want Cheesecake. What's that lookout tower for? Well, if we have a lookout tower here, that will increase the damage of the first person, which most likely would mean more damage for overall, I guess. Especially for these guys, like additional damage. We're gonna take as much additional damage as we can for this run. Okay, we can go for Fire and Flames because I'm noticing that they are all armor. Probably get another one here if we could afford it. Just deal additional damage. And would you look at that? It's actually way better. Okay, let's increase the range. Hopefully that doesn't screw up anything here. Sure, why not? Hopefully the range doesn't screw up anything that bad. Oh frick! My great plan. Okay, just focus on getting shield damage, guys. Just focus on shield damage. And we will be fine. Creeping Cup finally. Or you know what? Ensanguinate. I think we are better off with Ensanguinate here. Alright, because are they bleeding once they hit? No, never mind. They don't even bleed. My freaking bad. I didn't get the bleed option for these guys. My bad, my bad. That was on me. Okay, okay, okay! Okay, I think we're reaching a critical point, critical mass for these ones. Okay, guys, we are cooking. If we can survive until... Oh my god, what the heck happened there? If we could survive until like the boss, this would be an insane flex. If we can get them to bleed, yes! Fine, if we get them to bleed, that's insane amounts of additional damage for us. Okay, just give me enough of these guys and we are going to win. Expunge, yes! Even more additional damage. And they have reduction of haste. So this should be enough. Okay, the question is, do we have enough damage for this guy? Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. Whew. Okay, university would help us. Let's hope we have some form of... what do you call this? We have some sort of... Ooh, watch your step. Oh, 0% maximum haste. That's insane. You have some sort of money for this. Okay. 1% each. 15% to that. Okay, I think we need like another tower over here. That would just focus on shield damage for these guys. Fire and Flames? Scholarships would be better, I believe. Get some of that sweet education. Okay, now let's see. Let's see our value. Okay, okay. Honestly, I'm kinda glad like these guys are grouping up, because if these guys didn't group up, we would have a harder time. So I think it was a blessing in this guys to actually go for more splits here. Oh, maybe this could work in Splitsville? Maybe. Idea. Pop that idea out of my head into the freaking game. You know, honestly, this idea is so crazy, it might just work. Okay, what do you have? Scholarships is really good. Really, really good. No other areas to place them though, so I'm not really that confident if we could get all the upgrades for now. Pam pam pam. Oh wow, we're destroying them so good. Okay, let's go for increasing the burn damage, I guess. Come on, give me additional places to place my research. Okay. Okay, just upgrading them left and right. Only a few got through, but we can handle those. Research breakthrough. Yes, please. Give me more crit. Okay, I have one shield. We have one shield and one armor upgrade. Okay, okay. Okay, we are surviving. I repeat, we are surviving the onslaught. If we could survive the file boss, this would be insane. Expunge, woo, additional damage. We are always welcome here. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, the amount of stuff that is exploding here, I'm really glad that I made a lot more. Oh. Excuse me, let me take a sip of my coffee here so I could wake up for this last leg. Okay. I think we could just go for, honestly, upgrade this, or you know, just increase the poison damage. We're almost there anyway. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that's a level 1. Upgrade you, please. I request some upgrades. Yeah, we could go for this. 43% chance. Let's freaking go. Sure, make them suffer is insane. Give me that. And then last... Okay, we're almost there. Wave 44, guys. Honestly, I did... Among all the things that I expected, or not really expected, that I tried to predict, I never thought that I would reach wave 44 in a freaking encampment. And just like I said before, I always underestimate encampments early game, and I never appreciate them too much. Because look at this. They're throwing these things like frisbees, and they have unlimited supply. Okay, final boss, guys. I repeat, final boss. Hold on to your butts. So you are... Alright, no, you're not the main boss, right? Or are you? Oh, here we go. Invader Oogie is the main boss, guys. So yeah, just keep on moving. Hopefully the guys at the back would be destroyed before they keep spawning even more. Okay, they're split enough that it's really good. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay. There's like how many lessons for me now that I should never underestimate encamp. But you know what? Maybe that could work for our Splitsville map. You know what? That gave me an idea. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to click that like button, subscribe and more. I upload new videos every day. Be sure to check them out as well. And as per usual, leave that comment, taps the algorithm. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day today. Bye-bye.